Yeah. 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 I'm gonna do easy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a chicken out and do easy. Fuck it. They told me consider lowering the difficulty. I will. I'm gonna take their advice. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Oh, you move incredibly quick with this guy when you go invisible. Nope, you don't see me. Bang! Oh, I kind of like this. Yeah, I like this guy. I don't have 25 bucks. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, damn. Nope, get off me. Ooh. Get your ass off me, bitch. Okay, now, got some money. Give me an item. Sprint speed, okay. It's actually gonna work wonders with this guy. Fast as fuck, boy. Bang! Get off me. Buy this. Get this. Get this. Alright. Go here. What's this? Scrapper. Oh, I missed. That's crazy work. What does this ability? I want to know what that ability does. So this. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm starting to get this guy. Grab this. Oh, don't got him a 35. I need to find a barrel. Speaking of, perfect. Summer ring. Ooh. I like this. Oh, I like this. Alright, so let's... Oh! I see. Bitch. Yeah, I like this guy. Yeah, you're gonna be seeing me play this guy more often. Oh, you gotta be really close to pop that off. Okay. Or do what we did, because that's how I got this character. Apparently, was from that. Or maybe it's from the challenges. Maybe I got a certain challenge, or I did a certain challenge. That's probably what it was, because I did get a lot of challenges that run, like a lot of them. So. Man, that knife is such small range, it's kind of crazy. Alright, so these are explosive pots. Don't want none of those. What would I like from this? I don't know. Oh, the Huntress? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I looked at the abilities for her and I was like, yeah, those abilities are pretty cool. Yeah, I've seen it a lot, especially when you did it on bosses. Let me grab this. Go invisible, hit your ass with that, kill your ass. Where do I go? The one hard thing I noticed about this is trying to find equipment. It ain't no like clear cut. You gotta just... What is this? Wait, hold up. This actually works. I like this. Bro, I could actually slightly fly. That's actually kind of funny. But I like the saw blades better. Helps me get the DPS out. Oh man. I can see that. What is it? Oh yeah, that's the little worm shit that lets you fly. It was. The level of stress I felt during that run, it's unbelievable. Yeah, that shit was unbelievable. There's nothing else here to buy? Oh, that's a 3D printer. Blew his head off. Get that bitch. Alright, grab this. What is this? Sticky bomb. I don't know. I don't be feeling like this sticky bomb is all that good. Maybe that's just a me thing, but I don't know. I don't be feeling like it's all that good. I might get this monster too. Go up here, grab this teleporter, and I'm gonna try to see if I can kill this boss quickly. Right. I would say just get the man a game that he would like. That's the best way to do it. Just figure out what game he want and then just get that for him. Right. Right. Oh, I'd play any damn thing, honestly. I have no issue playing any damn game. The only games I won't really play like that is Battle Royales, because I'm not really good at them. And sport games, yeah. I don't really play those type of games because I'm not good at them, and I don't really care to get good at them. Yeah. Alright. Oh, absolutely. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, this dude's shotgun could shoot pretty damn far. It don't fully feel like a shotgun. Feel kind of like a... Yeah, that shit got a little bit of range to it. Let me try to walk up on him. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try this combo. Yeah, that could work. Yep. Turned that man into straight confetti. Made his damn day. Yeah, I really do like this game though. Almost makes me question why I didn't get this game sooner. Shit. Yeah, cause this shit is fire. I ain't gonna lie. I really want to see or unlock the artifacts. That's really what I want to do, is start working towards grabbing the artifacts. Oh, absolutely. You already know I'm a trophy chase this game. Gotta get my platinum. I've been on my platinum grind recently, so you already know. Absolutely. Oh yeah, what's up? Mink. Oh my god, that combo is amazing. Go Go invisible. Hit them with this. Yeah, because I traded them out. Yeah. Nah, sadly not. Lunar item or lunar equipment. Let me see. Is this any good? Let me try this. Oh! Wait, it applies to me just as much as it applies to them. So I don't know if this is as good as... Nah, I'm gonna stick with the blade. Because I could see that being good. But I feel like you would need to trust... to believe in your capability. And if you don't got that much faith in your capability, then I could see it not really happening. What is this? No, where's the items at on this map? Am I crazy? Alright, so one here. Okay, I could just miss 100 of my shots. That's lovely. Ooh. I'm gonna have to turn my sensitivity up. That's for sure. No, 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 no. You should never be straining no damn noodles in a mop bucket. You disgusting. Ooh. She's wildin'. She gonna kill somebody. It is some crazy shit. Immediately. Wait, what does hemorrhaging does in this game? I'm not sure. I wonder, does that make the enemy weaker? Ooh, what's this? Reactive fan. Turn into a launch pad and launch survivors to the other locations of the stage. Fuck it, let's do it. Huh? What people be talking about, man? Oh my god. magma worm. Oh my. Eddie Griffin. Yeah. Right. Oh, he almost bodied me. I gotta get out of there. This dude almost bodied the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie, I think the world is round. There's no, damn, I died. I don't see the world being flat in no way, shape, or form. And the reason why is because even when you, let's say if you ever, the best way I could word it is if you ever seen how like outer space look, and if you ever, I guess, have someone who's been outer space describe how the world looks more, how do I put it? It's like spear shape. It's not fully, it's not fully just a flat land like everybody, or what the flat earthers will say. That's the only, because that's the only reasonable deduction that I can come to. Wait, I just unlocked another character. Wait, hold on. Remember you just asked it would be dope if you could hold two equipments? I just unlocked a character called Multi, and he can passively hold two equipment at the same time. I don't know how the fuck I just unlocked him, but I did. What did I do? Now I'm confused. What did I do to unlock him? I guess. I have no fucking idea what I just did. I mean, it's cool. Absolutely. Cool as shit. But I have no idea what I just did. No idea. Defeat 2 Beetle Queens without leaving the teleporter zone. That's fucked up. Auto nail gun has an extremely high damage output, but has a short range, making it risky but strong. Transport mode can be both a great tool to run down small groups of monsters, or pack a big punch against larger ones. Blast Canister can lock down a large cluster of monsters for a long time, helping line up the perfect shot for you and your allies. Constantly retooling can eliminate fragile and weak enemies with the rebar puncher, while still keeping damage output high with the auto nail gun. Okay. Why not? Yeah. So what? Right. So that does that. Yeah. Well, satellites nowadays has built-in cameras in them, so that's probably why. Uh-huh. Damn, I got shot in my ass. So, why do you think that? Okay. Well, at least you gave me that warning. Right. Well, this is about to sound racist coming from me. Well, I hope it don't, but it's kind of like that's probably their hangout spot. Kind of like how black people in the hood, their favorite hangout spot is usually like the grocery store and shit like that. They'll just post up in front of the grocery store, talk to each other, and just hang out. Probably the same thing for the birds. I'm not gonna lie, this fucking robot is slow. They wasn't kidding when they said he can feel pretty slow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. 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 Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's usually based on the algorithm. So if they see you, you know, building up a pattern, and let's say, for example, if I always watch, let's say, the same YouTuber over and over again, they're gonna notice that and be like, oh, because most, to be honest, most humans are creatures of habit. So we're just gonna end up doing the same thing on average because that's just what we're used to. And sometimes we don't want to change because that'll fuck up what we know. Yeah. This motherfucker. Well, think about it like this. Just because we don't see it doesn't mean it don't happen. To be honest, there'd be moments where a church, like a, let's say a church, unless you're in that community, you might not know half of the time. Like for example, if let's say something happened, like where a courthouse gets destroyed in like up upstate, I'm not gonna fucking know because I'm not in that community unless I know somebody who's from over there and they're gonna tell me. Because usually, like, that's how word was spread. Unless they go to the internet and be like, "Oh, look, this courthouse went down." But most people don't really give a shit. If a courthouse go down, they don't give a shit. They go like, "Oh, good for that," which is kind of wild. But yeah, some people are not gonna really give a shit. Okay. Right. Mhm. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Through radio frequencies. That's how. So they use it to like if how can I put it? So they use the satellites to help them understand when a huge storm might come. So something that, let's say a hurricane, for example, they'll have to use that in order to let us know, hey, there's a hurricane coming. Everybody, they'll tell you what you should do in order to stay safe from that hurricane. Thank God that, like, for example, when I lived in Staten Island at the time when Hurricane Sandy hit, I'm kind of glad that we had that heads up ahead of time. Because it would have probably been 1,000 times worse for us if we didn't, like if I didn't know that it was coming. It would have been probably 100 times more worse if I didn't know. Because then I wouldn't have been able to, none of us would have been able to prepare. So in a way, like, for them, knowing does come with its uses. Because and if they care, they'll let you know. It depends on, you know, the individual in question. I heard of it. I never watched it though, but yeah, I heard of it. Right. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna say why that wouldn't make it where they have control. It's like, for example, let's say I know a shootout's about to happen, right? And I decide who I warn first. I'm gonna look at it like, oh, do I care about this person? Maybe I don't. I'm not gonna warn them. I don't have control over the shootout in question, but I just know it's about to happen. You know, I know because, you know, I done seen signs or something that's a dead giveaway, so I know it's about to happen. But who I choose to warn is now up to me. Who I find to be, I guess, a priority in a way. That who I find priority is now my choice. It's kind of fucked up, but kind of what it is. Yes. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna look at it as like a priority thing. Like, you know, what can you do? What can you contribute? If you're not important enough, it is what it is. You gotta fend for yourself. We're not gonna help you. I get where you're coming from. Mm-hmm. Right. I don't remember off the top of my head, but It's something like that. Something around there. No. Yeah. See it that way. Yeah. The only reason why I feel like they can't control the weather at the moment is due to they can't, because the weather sometimes be like spontaneous. You know, sometimes it'll be a hurricane just out of nowhere, and it'll be hard to just control that. Because could you imagine if they could make a hurricane at will? That would be fucked up. That would be pretty bad. Well, think about it like this, too. Well, actually, to answer that as well, is the reason why that's not natural is because, one, there's a lot of things that probably, for example, like the greenhouse gases is getting fucked up, and just even trying to breathe fresh air is not as fresh anymore due to the air pollution. So there's a lot of, like, reasons on why the weather would be out of whack. You know, there's a reason why there's global warming and so on and so forth, which is something that even they, I'm not gonna lie, they wish they could control, but they can't. That's insane. I would say, I'ma think Mother Nature hate us. I ain't even gonna lie. Cause it'd be hard to fucking to not. It would because the first thing I'ma think is, what the fuck did we do to piss off Mother Nature to have 8 tornadoes at the same time? Cause that's insane. Yeah, that's insane. This robot is slow. But you know what's fucked up? The weather could be spontaneous in a sense of like that could happen. And like it would be nothing that the government could do about it, honestly. If let's say 8 tornadoes were to happen right now, what the fuck could the government do about it? Cause it's just gonna be way out of their control. It's just gonna be nothing they could do besides accept the fate. Everybody's gonna have to just accept the fate of 8 tornadoes. Either get the fuck out of there and get as far the fuck out of there as possible, as long as you got the warning. Now, if you don't know, and 8 tornadoes hit your ass same time, then accept your fate at that point. We cooked. I ain't gonna lie, 8 tornadoes is still a lot to deal with, though. Especially for the niggas in that city. Or individuals in the city. Oh, my goodness. That is... whoo. Ain't... Yeah, you cooked. I'm not gonna lie, if I see a walking tree, I might have a lot of questions. I'm gonna have so many fucking questions, but not enough answers for those questions. So sometimes I'm gonna sit down and ask myself, why am I asking these questions if there's no fucking answer for it? Cause bro, why is there walking trees? I'll walk outside and see a walking tree, bro. I'm gonna think I'm high. Mind you, I don't smoke, but I'm gonna think I'm high as shit. Cause why is there walking trees? I go outside and the tree say, "What's up, bro?" Huh? He's walking and talking. What's going on? He's saying what's up to me like we brothers. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, man? What? Yeah, I was in that hood since you was motherfucking 3, man. Huh? Right there, next to your motherfucking place. What? I'll be confused as hell. Right. That couldn't have been fun. To be honest with you, couldn't have been fun. Motherfuckers had to take shit in the ground. There was no toilets. Basic hygiene was horrible. Okay, yeah. Yeah, more advanced than the other civilization, but still not to the degree that the motherfuckers was not taking shits in the ground. I think the only motherfucker that didn't have to live that kind of lifestyle was motherfuckers of, like, stature. Like, if you was a pharaoh, a king, or any of those, then yeah, you're not probably doing all of that. But if you're just a regular smuggler person, or in their eyes, considered a peasant, yeah, you're gonna be sitting up there digging a hole, taking a shit in the ground. And then your hygiene back then, forget about it. I do not want to find out what that's like back then. No, I do not. Because just walking outside, motherfuckers probably stank. Probably motherfuckers ain't know what. Like, only individuals that knew what plants did what to the human body was herbalists back then. So the knowledge wasn't spread around like that. So it's just like, oh no, I do not want to be around back then. I'm glad I'm not. Jesus Christ! Ow. So what do... excuse me. Oh, this has a 7% chance to spawn a ghost. That's why I felt like I was never getting ghosts to spawn. That makes so much more sense. Bro, they have a challenge that says fully charge a teleporter without getting hit. I am not that skilled. That's gonna take me a while to get that. Complete 3 combat shrines in a single stage. I need help doing that. Activate 6 turrets in a single run. That's not that bad. I can do that. Bro. What the hell is this difficulty? Look at this. Says they want you to beat a boss on monsoon difficulty. I really don't know what that means, and I don't think I want to find that out. Without healing, reach and complete the 3rd teleporter event. Jesus. For people that do that, you are cracked out of your mind. Basically be... Okay. Okay. Let me see what time it is. 8. Right. Yeah. Well, flying speed, well, you gotta think too, when you're flying, you also get that additional momentum that you would get from the wind. So that would make you faster. Where like, if you're just running, if the wind is not going the direction that you're running, you're gonna feel that wind resistance as well. So now you're fighting against wind. Like, they consider the cheetah to be the fastest on land, but not in the air, obviously. Oh yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, they do got a very quick burst. Like their burst is quick. I don't ever want to get chased by a cheetah to test that. I'm good. I'm gonna leave that shit alone. Whoever's crazy enough to get chased by a cheetah, they let us know how that goes for them. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. It might. I'm not gonna say it ain't. Of course. I think a boar would put my ass to shame. Absolutely it would. That boar cause you know what it is? You know what it is? I think what happens for the boar because normally, yeah, it's that oh shit, this nigga's about to kill me. Let me get up out of here. Like it's that fear that kicks in. Like imagine, right? You in the hood, you hear a shootout. The first thing you gonna do is get that burst of speed. You probably gonna be running at your fast that you never ran at before. You never probably ran this fast in your entire life, but you about to run this fast now because of that, fear. It's like, yo, let me get up out of here, man. Like I didn't race someone before who, like, for example, if you ever played tag, right? If you could somehow convince yourself that this motherfucker is somebody who's deadly, and you can convince yourself that he's deadly, watch how fast you outrun that motherfucker. I swear to God, just watch how fast that burst of speed kicks in. You be cooking them. Cause I remember I was playing tag with like one of the fastest people I knew, just playing tag or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, he was always outrunning me when it came to races, always cooking me. But then once I was able to convince myself, like, oh, this nigga's crazy, let me get away from him. Mind you, it was just a little friendly game of tag, but I wanted to finally outrun this man. And so I did that, somehow convinced myself. Sounds very delusional, probably was. But definitely made it where I was able to actually outrun him for a while. Like, he was sitting there like, bro, I couldn't catch you, what the hell? And I told him it was that fear speed, man, it kicked in for me. Mind you, I was weighed down. I was wearing like this big ass coat. Yeah, it's very hard to be running at that fast ass speed in a big coat. It's ridiculous. Yeah, all I need is that fear. Let that fear kick in for me, and I'm running faster than I ever ran in my entire life. They think I'm fast naturally without the fear. Don't let the fear kick me in my ass. Oh, I'm really gonna dust your ass. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, cause I had Bruno up there, motherfucking out of breath when he came in the house. Nah, cause it's like, don't let me know that I'm in this bad situation and I gotta get out. Man, listen, that fear is gonna have me running at a speed that I never ran. Is probably because of the adrenaline, the adrenaline rush. I don't know, it's just, for me, it makes me faster when I have that adrenaline rush. I'm just faster. Like, even, let's say, if I'm doing, let's say, a race, right? If I can manage to get that adrenaline rush during the race, I'm probably going to be running at my fastest that I've ever ran. So, yeah, naturally I'm fast, but don't see me at my, I'm scared fast. Because, oh my goodness, you're not catching me. Unless you can match my I'm scared fast. If you can match that, then you a problem. Honestly, you a fucking problem. If somebody could match that, they a problem. Oh, I'm dusting him. And the reason why I know that, you gotta think. I don't think he's ever, like, raced in, like, an environment that's super competitive where you racing against motherfuckers who's coming from, like, because for me, I would race against other people coming from other, like, cities in New York and shit, or other, like, small towns or neighborhoods in New York. Where it's like, he probably would chase, like, little kids who don't really actually race and take it seriously like I was doing. So it's a little bit different, if that makes sense. So yeah, I would cook him. I know I would cook Hayes for sure, because Hayes is too cocky for somebody who don't run. Sorry, he's way too cocky for somebody who don't run like that. Man said he would stop weed for like 7 days and he know he would cook me in a race. I said, yeah, you're bugging, pal. I mean, I'm competitive. I would love to see it. I'm very competitive. But there's just no way that he thinks just stopping weed for 7 days, you're going to cook me in a race. Bro, one, you don't even train. You don't race like that. Me, I love racing. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, you probably it would have been a great race between me and you then. Yeah, it would have been a great race between me and you. Yeah, it would have been neck and neck because yeah, that's about the same speed I was running. So yeah, yeah, you're damn fucking close. It would probably you would probably make me faster. Yeah, that's still not bad though with a knee injury. That's not bad. That's really not bad with a knee injury. You not gonna run it like the echelon that you was at before. I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. That just happens with age, man. The only motherfuckers that only like even I can't even say that because Noah Lyles. I feel like Noah Lyles when he was younger was so much faster than he is now because now when he raced what's his name I Show Speed. Speed actually was neck and neck with him. Mind you, he's the fastest man in the world. So it's like, with that in mind, it's like, holy shit. This I Show Speed almost beat you. Like, he was neck and neck with you. So I'm like, damn, you gotta be slowing down. Because I feel like, to be the fastest man in the world and to almost get beat, obviously, yes, I Show Speed is young and everything. But even then, like, Noah Lyles, you know, train that shit. Oh, they actually show. Let me see. So what challenge do I need to do to get the rest of these characters? I have no idea. Oh. Wait, what? So is that how you get characters? You gotta look for a certain challenge or a certain character name and then do that challenge? Alright, there you go, you're back. Alright, but yeah, like I was saying, was like Noah Lyles trained to be that fast. Like he grew up training, you know, going and doing that. Where it's like Speed, I'm not too sure about his backstory when it comes to like the whole racing scene and everything, or just running and everything. I don't know if he's trained growing up or not. I would think he has, but at the same time, like his running form ain't that bad. He doesn't have a horrible running form. It could be better, absolutely, and that comes with like training and being taught by somebody who's in that field. My running form, I feel like could always be improved, and like. But even then, like Speed has that natural speed to him. I don't think that is a doubt. It's just I feel like if he trained, he would be a problem, and I think that's yeah, because it's like he was able to keep up neck and neck with Noah Lyles. Yes, Noah Lyles is getting older, so he might slow down a bit, but to still be able to keep up with him is still impressive because this is the fastest man in the world. If I race Noah Lyles, I don't know if I'd be able to go neck and neck with him like I Show Speed did. So that was just very, very impressive. Like, really impressive. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that. And like, mind you, Usain Bolt was young when he was doing that. He was young. He was getting it in at a young age, just fucking dusting competitors. He do. He do. But you know what it was though? He knew how to use those long ass legs. Cause those I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say this, and I hope, but those long ass legs can easily get damaged if you run wrong. I done seen it where like motherfuckers with these long ass legs run wrong, twist a ankle, and now they're out a race for like a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if you don't know how to run on those long ass legs, you could fuck your shit up. And it's just like, to be honest, them individuals, yeah, like then like he's the very small few that I look at him like, yeah, he's the truth. Also, I just noticed in order to unlock those characters, they have challenges associated with them. So you was right about the whole challenge thing. How I got the bandit was do 3 teleporters without dying. So don't die at all for the first 3 teleporters. And that's how you get the bandit. And then how I got the multi-tool dude. Yeah, when you use the teleport, you could do all 3 it has to be in the same run, I think. But you cannot die throughout any of the run for 3 teleporters. So apparently that run, I didn't die for 3 teleporters, and that's how I got this guy. So that's how I got the bandit. And then, oh, wait a minute. I just thought about something. Yo, if I can manage to stay invisible with the bandit for a good while, all attacks from behind becomes crit. So if you could distract them, and I could shoot them in the back, I would get guaranteed crits would make me hit harder with the bandit. I ain't gonna lie, bandit's kinda strong. I'm not gonna lie. What is the best characters in this game? I feel like bandit has to be up there because of his perks, like, or his skills. He got some good ass skills, like shooting a revolver shot for 600% damage, and then if you get a kill with that, right, then that would guarantee you what you call it, that would guarantee you all your skill cooldowns are reset. So if you, let's say, out of all your cooldowns and you pop the lights out ability, well, you're a problem. And then another thing about that ability too is that, like, let's say we're fighting a boss, if we can get that boss to low health, if I hit his ass with the lights out ability, I'm gonna deal 3 times damage against that enemy, because it just says low health enemies, so bosses are included. I ain't gonna lie, bandit is kind of fire, bro. Oh, okay, I remember I asked what the hell hemorrhage does. This is what hemorrhage does. It deals 2,000 base damage over 15 seconds. Holy shit. But you have to get a critical strike with the serrated dagger. So you have to run up to the boss and get a, get a melee hit, or get a melee and then it being a crit, and then boom. I also sent you an invite, so when you're ready, you can just join up. What I might do is play some multiplayer. Not gonna lie, I want to see what, because multiplayer, I can see this game really thriving. Because solo, I don't know. Let me try multiplayer now that I get a better understanding of the game. Bro, there's people actually talking in game. That's cool. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, okay, cool. I'm about to leave. Hold on, how do I leave? Okay, there we go. Let me send you another invite. Wow, that's crazy. You know what this game does that World War Z doesn't do? At least on older gen consoles. When you get into a lobby with people, you know how when you go to players met, on World War Z, you don't see nobody in your players met list. But on this game, the lobby I was just in automatically just showed everybody that I just was in a lobby with now were there in my players met. That is crazy. So when you meet people in Helldivers, if you don't add them, you don't see their name no more? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like, bro, I don't know why World War Z don't do that. Whereas, like, you come across players, if they are on PlayStation, you should be able to see them in your players met list.
I never understood that. Like, I've been grinding the shit out of World War Z recently, and I never understood why that's the case. But alright, yeah. What happened? What you gonna get? You doing that? You doing what you did on goddamn Xenoverse 2? Goddamn it! Yes, you are. Okay. Oh, close the whole game out.